Hey guys, so today we're going to do another unboxing of the Costco 10-pound king crab legs. I had a request from one of my viewers to measure the size of the box. I also had that concern as well in fitting the rest of the crab legs back into the freezer that I had not eaten or didn't want to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and measure that up, and then we're going to go ahead and do the unboxing, okay? So lengthwise, it's 24.5 inches long. Depth is 11 inches deep, and then the height is about 5 inches. So what I do is, after I unbox it, I'm going to take out what I need to cook for dinner. And what I do is I take the rest of them, leave in the bag, I kind of tie it up, and I put it in the freezer. Alright. Alright. What I love about Costco is their crab legs are pretty massive. The legs are really good size. Most of what you get in here are pretty big legs, and once in a while you get a few claws. To be honest with you, the claws to me are my favorite. They're pretty big. It's pretty juicy inside, but they don't give you too many claws. And so here's another claw. Inside the box there's probably about maybe, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 11 of the legs, and then 2 claws. I wish it would give us more claws. Alright, so we're going to finish unboxing it. I'm going to thaw the legs out, cut them up, get them ready for steaming, and then I'm also going to make a vinegar based Dijon mustard coleslaw to go along with it. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so I've got the legs all thawed out and cut to the desired size that I want for steaming. This will also help make it easier to cut open when you're eating. Okay, I've got these loaded up in the steamer. Normally I let these steam for about 10 minutes on high temperature, and since they've already been pre-cooked, all we're doing is just getting it hot and steamed up and ready for eating. Alright, so while the crabs are steaming, we're going to go ahead and make our honey Dijon vinegar coleslaw. We have the apple cider vinegar, honey Dijon mustard, honey, olive oil, celery seed, and a little bit of lemon. Okay. Here I've got half a cabbage, a quarter white onion, 2 carrots, and 1 celery stick. This is just a real small portion for 2. I'm not making a whole lot tonight, it's just a quick dinner for 2. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to slice into real thin slices of cabbage. That way it absorbs all that seasoning, the vinegar, and also the Dijon mustard. And with the onions, I'm going to come real nice and thin also. Celery is next. Okay, and the carrots I'm going to cut the same way, just kind of thin slices. I could dice it up, but I want a little bit of texture and color, so I'm just going to cut thin slices. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and make my dressing for the coleslaw. We have 1/4 cup of apple vinegar cider, one tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. 1 tablespoon of honey. If you want more sweet, less sweet, add to your taste, but I'm doing 1 tablespoon of honey. 1 teaspoon of celery seed. And then salt and pepper. A quarter teaspoon of salt and about a quarter teaspoon of pepper. Alright, we're going to give that all a mix, and then we're going to mix it into our salad or our coleslaw. Okay, I've tried it and it tastes perfect. You're going to have to adjust it to your liking. Either a little bit sweeter, a little bit more tart, or a little bit more salty. But I've got it just the way I like it. I'm going to go ahead and pour it into the coleslaw and toss it all in together. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and toss everything in together. And typically what I want to do is I want to let it sit and marinate for at least a good maybe 10 minutes in the refrigerator before I start to eat it, because I want it to marinate and absorb in all those ingredients. And also the acidity from the vinegar breaks it down and makes it a little bit more tasteful. Okay, so here's the finished product. The crab is all steamed up and ready for eating. My coleslaw, my vinegar Dijon mustard coleslaw, and we got the drawn butter. Let's eat. Okay, all that is left to do is just go ahead and eat. I'm going to go ahead and try this coleslaw, the honey mustard vinegar coleslaw. Very good. It's nice and fresh. It's not quite as creamy as the mustard or the mayonnaise base, but still pretty good. And now the moment of truth, the moment everybody's been waiting for, is the crab. And like I said before, I cut the crab legs in half, so it's much easier to cut and eat. Still really hot to the touch from being steamed. Alright. A little bit of lemon in my drawn butter. Tastes awesome. My favorite part is the crab claw. A little bit harder to crack open, so I'm going to wait till the last to do that. The legs are much easier, so I'm going to eat the legs first. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.